Not quite gonna find that kill. Carpe still alive over here, just remaining as a thorn in the side of the defense.
A Graviton In's gonna lock people down in there. Where is the cleanup? It does come through. Philadelphia will wipe Boston off of the map. They will continue to push all the way through point A. Get some extra time on that clock.
Yeah, fairly decent.
Will do though.
Oh, a couple of big kills coming through though. Carpe winning the duel versus Striker. Payload continuing to make progress here. Boombox nice to stay on top of it as EQO hunts down Kelix. So big kills coming in here for Philadelphia Fusion, who are not letting themselves get stimulated.
Combinations of ultimates to use. Knock him down on the ground, can't run away from the self-destruct. A great zoning Dragon Strike there. And now desperation time as Striker switches to the Tracer just to try to stall this point.
Yeah, nice Dragon there countering it, trying to at least create some room here for Striker to work with on the payload. He's not going to be able to do it, and Hawkba will ride that payload home to victory here for Philadelphia Fusion on the offense. 3 points picked up.
See Stormbow come out and just try to melt that shield up over the top. Doesn't get anyone, but puts Neptuno out of position, and Striker capitalizes, takes down the Mercy.
Yeah, dropping dangerously low here, Philadelphia Fusion. The whole Hog getting thrown into the bunch as well, and the Dragon. So Boston Uprising finally able to break this defense. 50 seconds on the clock. Might be a chance here. Yeah, Boombox just looking to delay things a little further. It's not going to happen. He dropping dangerously low, gets demeched. Has the self-destruct though.
The self-destruct will get him a new mech back on the point with full health. Meanwhile, Sato has taken Neko out of the fight in the backline with his Primal Rage. He's got himself another support in his sights. He's just disconnecting the healing from the rest of the team.
Yeah, Kelix can't get in a good position right now. And yep, eventually does get clipped by EQO. All of that off the back of the Valkyrie Winston, just hunting down these backline healers. Overtime Wick is burning right now. No mistakes, the last two alive here for Boston, and Note gets DMX. No self-destruct this time to save him. It's looking very good here for Philadelphia Fusion on the first map. Neko the last man to run his way back in, but that will be it. 3 points to 1 for Philly Fusion, and an excellent start for them here in the quarterfinals. Boston needs a contest.
Cannot give this up for free. They will fight EQO, but they trade out there as Boombox is able to take down the Winston, who got his counterpart. A resurrection comes in on EQO. No word yet if they're going to be able to bring... They're falling back to life. They do. Both teams at full force, and now it does seem like Boston has the advantage.
Yeah, we're seeing the turning point here as Kelix and Neko still alive, keeping their teammates healthy. Hale, and right now it's going to be Boston Uprising lookalike. Yes, they will pick up the point first. So something here, Philadelphia Fusion, waiting for Carpe to get back into this. And yes, he will get rezzed up by Neptuno. But now we're up to 80% here for Boston Uprising on the point.
They've committed to this fight without committing to it, and that's a problem because they only really have one last fight because of the percentages you just mentioned. 90% here. Now they lose even more people. A half-hearted attempt at retaking the point will end up costing Philadelphia this first stage unless a miracle occurs, and I don't see it happening.
I don't see it either. Neptuno has popped the wings to try and get back into this faster, and it's just, they can't get a body onto the point to contest. Philadelphia Fusion closed out on the first point of Oasis, 100% to 0.
Zarya and Reinhardt, but Boston with control.
That was such a dirty halt right into the pit as well. Sato and Hoppa got to take the long way around, but a great Dragon to force Boston Uprising out of position. Striker dies. Gamsu didn't have much health to work with either. And now he's just going to get a hammer to the face. Get out. Sato running him over bodily. And there we have it, Philadelphia Fusion flipping the point at 35% for Boston.
Immediately.
Shattered, not finding a target there for Sato, and we will get Striker. So he's out of the fight here. Boston Uprising, they're losing bodies. Gamsu overwhelmed, no more barriers to hide behind, and then it just falls apart from there. Boston Uprising now on the edge of getting run out of the second point. Philadelphia Fusion will tie it up here, 1-1. And we're going the distance on Oasis. And a healer advantage now as well for Philadelphia Fusion. 60% and counting for Boston, but that's pretty much looking like Philadelphia now have an opening, but it's not happening. They aren't able to capitalize. Gamsu takes on Neptuno in turn.
Oasis in general, and this stage in particular, are insanely difficult to retake back once you have lost it. It's so hard to completely evict a team off the point and take it back. Sato's making his best efforts though, and just now.
Getting caught in a room. That's no fun, but Boombox, that's the Tracer, or I mean, that's the Transcendence Forest. Keep Sato alive. We lose EQO in the mix, however, as Kelix is the one to find the kill on him. And now Boston Uprising, they've set themselves up. Can they lock it down here and tie up this series? 1-1. Sato cut off from the rest of his team, eliminated. And this is looking good here for Boston. Can they hold on?
Self-destruct comes up, but that means you're off of the points. Boston Uprising will take Oasis. The heavens looking for one of those giant grapple shots. He's taking a side angle as well. Carpe is trying to find something. Sato's able to take down his counterpart early on in this fight. Philadelphia rolling through this point.
Yeah, looking so good. Just there you go, Poco just relentless. He gets the help of Boombox there to find that last kill. A little bit of tag, but all the kills here for Philadelphia Fusion. In fact, quite sure of where to take their fights or find their kills. Kind of a key thing here in a game that revolves around combat.
They are going to throw down the supercharger there, and I think that one's just for good measure, just to make sure they get it. Another hook hit, but Time Traveler travels back in time away from that disaster. Mistakes will take the long walk off a short break.
Wings out is trying to open it up. Boombox getting damage posted. He's going to run right over Striker with the whole hog. Now that payload's right on the brink. 3 points ready here for Philadelphia Fusion. They just need to lock down this defense.
Another dragon in. The dragons have been coming hot and heavy from both sides. They got to stay on the cart though here. Only a couple meters remaining. EQO is crushing this right now. He has 18 limbs, make it 19, 12 final blows. That was a godlike Hanzo performance.
Neko already dead here. Boombox finding the kill yet again to kick things off.
62% hook percentage on this Roadhog, which he played 2 minutes of before today.
Yeah, no, he is definitely going the distance right now. Boombox trying to make up for another UK team that definitely did not earlier today. But let's get into the thick of things here for Boston. As already the kills are starting to roll in. Poco gets demeched and killed. Sado overwhelmed. Neptuno as well in Boston. Setting it up nicely here for a quick take on the point A.
I don't think Philadelphia was expecting dive there, and why dive? Try to deal with the high ground, try to deal with Striker for the most part, because they don't have a counter Widow. Someone's gonna have to deal with them. Someone's gotta touch this card. It happens to be Poco. But now I think this one might just be enough for Boston. They will be able to mop it up, grab that second point. The Eichenwald wall will be knocked down.
Still, they are not gonna make it faster than Philly Fusion. So as far as time
on the defense is maybe 2 kills. EQO switches to Genji. Carpe is on the Tracer still as well.
Poco there with the delay, trying to hang in there. Doesn't quite get the self-destruct, and they are gonna push it. Boston Uprising keeping bodies on the point.
Really deal with the Far Mercy in the sky. Mistakes was the one to do it last time. He was able to get a blade up into the sky and really pressure down that far. So far, trades have come out favoring Boston so far, but both of the Mercies fall. All of these kills permanent. Boston's gonna take this point.
Wow. Remarkable stuff from Boston. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. That is perfect. Boston Uprising running right over the defense, even quicker than the first time. I think they are at the doorstep of picking up a second point here. All of it in overtime. They cannot leave the point. They have to keep on top of it. Mistakes with the EMP, though, gonna make life very difficult here for Philadelphia Fusion. EQO trying to hang in there, and he will survive for now.
EMP, no shields, no abilities, no problem though, as they are able to still ride through this right now. EQO comes in on the Brigida. That might be enough to start swatting them away.
Yeah, exactly. He gets that bash combo onto the Lucio. Neko dead, trying to run back in here. Kellick's on the Soldier, hoping he'll be able to make it back in time. Mistakes has to translocate out, and that will end it. They've been in overtime for so long. As soon as that body leaves the point,
will take down Neko finally. That is the Roadhog out of this fight. EQO has done so well to build these dragons up as quickly as possible. Does a great job of spotting out the Widow too. He's playing with fire though right now. They need that. That's all right. He's fine. He can probably even save this Dragon Strike.
I look at that.
These are ridiculous numbers.
It's changed everything in terms of the dragon. Poco with the big kill. Mistakes out of the fight early. Gamsu trying to contest. It's not looking good. Nope, D-Max immediately. Neko now with the whole hog. Nearly halted off. It doesn't matter. He dies anyway. And just like that, Philly Fusion, they're going to power their way through.
Poco's signature kill. The Poco bomb over the top gets it there, but the man of the hour was
into this. Mistakes rezzed up as well. Will bolster the defense here for Boston, and there we go. Hotba with the key kill, takes Striker out of it. The res has been used, so there's no Widow here to shut down Carpe. Carpe gets to run amok, and EQO as well.
That's just beautiful. That's a great game plan to take down the opposing Widow. Carpe now just crushes a Carpe. EQO will clean it.
Could try and go for the choke point at the spawn if he wanted to, but he's looking to try and take the duel to Striker instead. 1 tick picked up here for Philadelphia Fusion. Make that 2 ticks, and Boston Uprising caught on the back foot. Not able to stabilize just yet. Gamsu's going to get blown up. Neko's going to follow suit, and right now Philadelphia Fusion are running away with it. Note, last second is there to save it, just buying a little bit of time with this self-destruct, but he gets run over, and this is pretty much going to snuff it here for Boston Uprising. The defense They keep trickling in one after another. Surely it's not enough.
It should not be. They need a miracle here. You need to start seeing some kills out of Boston if they have any chance. They've done a really good job of delaying this at the very least, but finally Philadelphia rolls through with 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Have to come in here with less than a full fighting force. They're going to try to speed boost in.
Yeah, now it's all about touching the point. You have to contest. Note's going to lose his mech immediately, so he's not long for this world. And Carpe's just running amok, just dropping bodies left and right. There's the Dragon to style it down. And Philadelphia Fusion, 3-1 victory over the Boston Uprising. They will move on to the semifinals.
On a map that Boston had not lost.